Heavyweight champion, Mr. Tully Blanchard, is here on Southwest Championship Wrestling today. You're smiling.
Well, Steve, it's your pleasure, I'm sure, to have me out here again with you. But I'd just like to get up here and tell the people, you know, how proud I am to be their champion. You know, this belt it means a lot to me, and I know it'd mean a lot to a few other people if they were good enough to have it around their waist. But, you know, it's something that only a few people are made for greatness. You know, Steve, and it takes a certain type of human being to be the best, to be a champion. You know, you got to be born that way. You got to be bred, trained, believe in yourself to be the best, to be a champion. You know, it's something to where not everybody can be the idol of all the people, all the women sitting at home, you know, just sitting there watching me on television, you know, saying, boy, I wish my husband could be like him just for 10 seconds. Just what's Sweetan doing out here?
Oh, I don't know.
You got no business being out here, Sweetan. No business at all.
Don't worry about it, Blanchard. Don't get scared and run away. I just got a news flash for you. Steve, what's the date today?
Today is January the 31st.
Right. This man won this title on the 1st, right? He hasn't defended the title in 30 days. So you know what that means, don't you?
What are you talking about?
You haven't defended the title in 30 days. The 30 days are up, so that means that title is no longer yours, Blanchard. You're not the champion. You're a has-been. You're a former champion because you haven't defended that title. What do you got to say about that? What's the matter? You can't talk now? The cat get your tongue? Hey, bright boy, you outsmarted yourself, didn't you? Yeah. You outsmarted yourself for a change, didn't you? Here's a man that says he uses all the rules to his advantage. He's used his 30-day clause before to get that belt in different situations. Now he got burned by his own fire. He has not defended that belt in 30 days. So what that means, what everybody knows, that means that he is no longer the champion. His time is up. That means we're going to have another tournament for the belt because, Blanchard, you're not the champion. I got a match in the ring right now, Steve. I'm going to show Blanchard exactly what happens to people when they step in the ring. Thank you, Steve.
Okay, well, there you have it, and that is right. Tully Blanchard has not defended that title. This is the last day he can defend it, and he is not scheduled here on Southwest Championship Wrestling today, so we'll have to wait to see what's happening. Let's go to the ring now for the first match.
What, Steve Stack? You had a big smirk on your face. Bob Sweetan, you had a big smirk on your face. Well, I tell you what, one thing you do have right. The tournament was on the 1st of January, and today is the 31st. This is the 30th day. I just made a long-distance phone call to the commissioner of Southwest Championship Wrestling, Mr. Lou Thez, and he has given me permission to defend the Southwest Heavyweight title on television right now if I can find a worthy opponent. Well, I tell you what, Steve Stack, maybe one of these two gentlemen in the ring has enough guts to defend, to get a shot at this title right now. Let me go down and check with them, Steve, and then I will defend the title. We'll see if one of them wants to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tully Blanchard has received permission to defend at Southwest Championship Wrestling. He's going into the ring now, so let's turn the cameras around and see if we can see what's going to happen there. See if somebody will swap out with him. He's talking to the referee, Jack Howe. He's talking to the referee, Jack Howe. He wants Jack Howe to ask Eric Embry if he would like to wrestle him for the Southwest Heavyweight Championship. Embry, yeah, oh yeah, Embry's glad, yeah. He said, yes, I'll be glad to. Now we'll see what the Grappler does. The Grappler being talked to by Tully Blanchard and Don Carson. Blanchard may be making some kind of deal here, but let's see if the Grappler leaves. Don Carson in there with 1/2 of the Southwest Tag Team Champions, Grappler number 1. And he shakes hands with Tully Blanchard, the referee, Jack Howe. Oh, Tully Blanchard mad at me. I didn't have nothing to do with this. This is a Southwest Heavyweight Championship match, and Tully Blanchard has pulled off another one. I can't believe it. Here comes Bob Sweetan. Blanchard is smiling at Sweetan. Bob Sweetan, I can't believe it.
Is this true? I just heard that he's got a title match. That he went and called somebody.
He went and called Lou Thez. He come out here. He talked to Eric Embry. He talked to Jack Howe. He talked to the Grappler. The Grappler is left. The referee says it's a title match.
I'll tell you something, Steve. It's amazing what money can buy, isn't it? It's amazing you got the green stuff, what you can buy. Well, I got a little news for Tully Blanchard. He may have picked the wrong man. Because this kid right here, when he first come in the area, he asked me for a little advice. He said, could you help me out? I'm trying to learn the sport of professional wrestling. I said, Eric, you've got the heart. You've got the desire. I'm going to try to help you out. So I've been kind of taking this kid under my wing. Look at that move. That's a good move right there.
Yeah, I know you've been working with him in the gym, and the kid really looks good.
I'll tell you what.
It's just like the guy that Tully Blanchard is, though, to try to defend that title against somebody that's not as experienced as you.
Well, see, what happened here on television a few weeks ago when him and Adrian Adonis gave me the pile driver, well, there was a good reason for that. I didn't know what the reason was at the time, but there was one title match scheduled with Tully and myself. So he figured if him and Adonis could put me out of commission, he wouldn't have to defend the title. Well, at the time, I thought that backfired on because the 30 days was up. But I see that Mr. Blanchard found a way to get out of it. Well, that's fine. But he may have chewed off a little bit more than he can eat right here because this kid is good. He's got a lot of desire. He's got a lot of heart. He's come a long way since he's come in the area.
Look at that drop kick. Knocks
Beautiful
Tully
move.
Blanchard
Look
back.
at this. There's a beautiful move. That's a fantastic move. That move hurts you a lot more than you realize. You come through that air and you land on that spine, that jams the whole back up.
Blanchard in the corner. Embry going after him. Remember, this is for the Southwest Heavyweight Championship. Tully Blanchard has found out a way to defend it. He's defending yet Eric Embry.
Wouldn't that be something, Steve, if Embry defeated him right here on television? Wouldn't that be something if this kid became the Southwest champion? That'd be the greatest thing for the sport of professional wrestling. Because this kid's got a lot of heart and a lot of desire.
Over 20 million homes watching.
That's it. But you can't take anything away from Blanchard. He's been around a long time. You give him one chance and the man's all over you. The man is good. That's why he's got that belt. No matter if you like the guy, you dislike him, how much you hate him, or how you dislike the things he does in the ring, the man is good.
Embry off that rope. Oh, and on Blanchard, smart enough, he got out of the way. Uh-oh.
You can't make these kind of mistakes with Blanchard. This kid's got to get up off the floor. He's got to get up.
Well, there's a big elbow in the back of the head. He's hurt.
You can't give Blanchard a chance. Oh, here comes that knee drop. Oh, man. It's unbelievable, that knee drop that he used. He's used that on me before, and it's devastating. He comes down with all that 235 pounds that he's got, and he uses it to full advantage.
Well, you got to give him credit. He knows how to use every ounce that he's got to his advantage.
He doesn't miss a thing. He doesn't miss a thing, Steve. He takes advantage of every possible... Oh, man.
Dropped him into that turnbuckle. Now the champion has got things going his way. He's going up on the middle road. Right across the head.
This is unreal. Eric's got to get up off that mat. The kid's hurt, but he's got to reach down inside and get that little bit extra, Steve.
Yeah, Blanchard just took advantage of that one mistake that Eric made.
You can't give Blanchard that one mistake, Steve. You've got to stay away from mistakes when you're with him.
Oh, he opened up a wound on the head, and now it's Blanchard all by himself, you might as well say.
He's got control of this match, Steve. There's no way to... This kid's got to dig down deep inside to get something extra to come on. This is ridiculous, Steve. He's got the kid hurt. I don't know why he just doesn't go ahead and beat the kid.
Well, I think Tully Blanchard wants to prove to you and to me and to everybody else that he is a champion. He's going to show you how bad he can beat somebody else.
Well, Steve, the whole point is he's got something against me. He's got a bone to pick with me. Why doesn't he pick it with me? Why does he take an innocent kid that's trying to make a name for himself, that's trying to make a living in the sport of professional wrestling? All this is because he is angry at me and he's taking it out on Eric Embry. That's all it is, Steve.
Look at Eric Embry. How much can a guy take? I've seen you in this kind of shape and not able to come back.
Many times, Steve. When you get to this position, you've got to dig down inside and get that little extra. That's what makes a champion, when you can get that little extra and come on back.
Oh, he's punching him.
Oh, this is
I'm like you. Why doesn't he beat him now? That don't make any sense. He hasn't even tried to pin him.
This is to the point of...
Let's see what he's going to do here.
He's trying to hurt him. He's trying to injure him. He's trying to...
Slams him down. Covers him up. Here comes...
Look at this. He just...
Oh, he comes off.
This is to the point. This, I don't know what to say. This is ridiculous, Steve. Why does a man do this?
He's pointing at you.
He's pointing at me because he wants to get back at me. Why doesn't he come and stand up against me? Why does he try to do that to me? There he's trying to kid.
Boy, that kid's in bad shape.
This is ridiculous.
He won't pin him again. I don't see...
Blanchard's he's got to pay for this. This is to the point of being ridiculous.
Look
the
at
referee
Eric
should
Embry.
stop this. That kid is hurt.
The kid is completely out of it.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
There he goes, slams his head. Eric Embry.
When you saw my match, I had my opponent in a position to give him the pile drive. I didn't want to hurt the guy because he'd never done nothing to me, so I beat him with another move. Blanchard's got this kid beat. I don't know why he just doesn't pin him.
Well, Tully Blanchard.
Blanchard, so help me, you're going to pay for this. You keep the...
Blanchard going after him again. Look at him.
The man is enjoying what he's doing.
Oh,
the man
yeah.
he's turned into an animal, a sadistic, vicious animal. That's all he is, a sadistic, vicious animal. The kid can't fight back. He's trying. The kid's trying. He's got a lot of guts. He's got a lot of heart, Steve.
Yeah, but here comes Blanchard right back. He's out cold.
Covered, man.
Let's see if he tries to pin him here. 1, 2, a leg over the bottom. No,
He just
Blanchard
gets
comes
off the
off
guy.
him.
This is ridiculous, Steve. He doesn't even want to beat the man.
That's 3 times.
Something should be done about this, Steve. This
Well,
is to the point.
Blanchard's got him
I'd
now.
like to get this man.
Pile driver, pile driver. On the
He
top
is
of the
trying to hurt this kid. He's trying to. He pulled him up.
He pulled him up again. Oh, Sweetan bailing out of here. Blanchard with a big suplex. 1, 2, 3. There it is. He finally beats him. Tully Blanchard finally beats him. He bails out of the ring as Bob Sweetan had gone down there. And Eric Embry is completely out of it. And Tully Blanchard successfully defends his Southwest Heavyweight Championship. The belt given to him by the referee, Jack Howe. He had that title on the line. He worked it somehow, but poor Eric Embry is completely out of it. You can see right there on your screen. Blanchard showing the belt to Sweetan. Sweetan trying to get him up in there and get into the ring. As the referee, Jack Howe, takes care of Eric Embry. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned, because we'll be back with more of Southwest Championship Wrestling right after this. Is making a public offer on television for the first time ever on our pictures and T-shirts. Wear the official Southwest Championship Wrestling T-shirts with pictures of your favorite stars on the front, such as the Cowboy, Scott Casey, Polish Power, Ivan Putski, Mr. Piledriver, Bob Sweetan, Steve Regal, Tully Blanchard, Adrian Adonis, Rick Morton, Ken Lucas, and other stars shown on our program. Available in sizes medium, small, large, extra large, $10 each. Hooded and unhooded sweatshirts are available with the little wrestling babies. Our official seal on the front. Sizes small, medium, large, or extra large, $17 hooded, $12 unhooded. Beautiful pictures are available of all our stars also. Black and white, 8x10, ready for framing, $2 each. Be sure and state the name of the wrestler you wish. Official Southwest Championship Wrestling programs are available for $2 each. Read about all the stars you see every week here on our TV program. Send a certified check or money order to Southwest Championship Wrestling, Post Office Box 12884, San Antonio, Texas, zip code 78212-0884. All prices include tax, postage, and handling. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Well, Bob, I don't know what to say. Look at this.
This is the most ridiculous. You see this? You know what this is, Steve? This is what an animal does with a man that's crazed and gets pushed in the corner like a rat. Blanchard didn't do this because this guy's Eric Embry. He did it to try to show me. He took all his animosity, all the hard feelings he got to me out on this kid, and there's no reason for it. This is uncalled for. There's no... Blanchard, you are the scum of the earth, and you take a look at this kid. This kid, all he's trying to do is make a living. He's trying to support his family, and you go out here and you try to permanently injure this man. Blanchard, this is the last straw. You've tried to hurt me. You've tried to put me out. I can take that. But when you take advantage of a young wrestler that doesn't have the experience that you have, you take advantage of the man and you do this to him. Blanchard, you're going to have to pay. Sometime, somewhere, you are going to pay. You understand that? This is the last straw, Blanchard. You've hurt the last man. Now it's your turn. You're going to have to pay.
Bob,
I got to get him to the doctor.
The doctor, you need to take him to the doctor there. Eric Embry. We need a little help out here to get Eric Embry back into the dressing room. And ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? You saw what happened to Eric Embry as he was in that Southwest Heavyweight Championship match